It's a struggle. She's still there, but Novotna is 2 service games away from the finals.
More Seinfeld trivia. In one show, Kramer makes Susan's lover fall in love with him. How does he do it?
I'm Kramer.
Know your Seinfeld Thursdays.
Reach out to Sellersonville, Colorado.
I'd just like to say get back soon, Monica. This is it's a bummer, but you know, life goes on. Could have been a lot worse, and if this is the worst thing that ever happens to her, she's pretty lucky. Just look at it that way. Tennis is still a game, and she has been dealt a great deal with the cards in life, and hopefully she'll make the best of it.
Within that message, perhaps a self-eulogy, tennis eulogy. Tennis is just a game, and it goes on, and Novotna is part of the progression.
Oof. The guessing game is when Seles will reappear, and one of the places that it could happen is that Pathmark Classic in Mahwah, New Jersey in July, because that's where Monica reappeared 2 years ago to a great publicity fanfare.
An easy second serve. But talking about Monica also, we were speaking earlier, it would have been a great year for her to play at Wimbledon because the courts are dry. They're playing like hard courts, and the bounces are pretty true. It's a shame.
Made for her. Well, you can find other instances in history where a madman changed the tide in an area.
Meanwhile, while Jana holding her nerve very well.
40-15.
I hope a lot of kids and a lot of coaches are watching, because nobody teaches the volley anymore, and it can be a great weapon. It ought to be taught first.
Jana Novotna, a game from the Wimbledon finals. What a performance by this 24-year-old.
Just hasn't missed a beat this whole match. Just hasn't shown any signs of being vulnerable.
She looked so good in the 1988 Olympics playing doubles alongside Helena Sukova, who was injured. And Jana was playing practically the whole court, and they barely lost the gold medal in a long deuce third set to Pam Shriver and Zina Garrison. And you could see that she had all the moves to play the fast court game.
Down the line. Well, the problem, I think, but with her game in the past has been that she has so much variety to her game that she hasn't known really what to rely on under pressure, because she has too many choices. But on grass, there aren't that many choices.
Well, she has often cracked, but what a lift this would be to her morale.
If she wins this match, it'll be because of her return to serve. She's caught Martina so many times with balls right at Martina's feet.
Like that.
Like that.
Boy, it took all the volleying skills of the veteran Navratilova to win that point.
Well, you'll have to beat Martina. Martina's not going to lose this match. Jana has to keep playing the way she has, and that's the big question in my mind. Can she keep it up? Because those are some pretty tentative lobs.
40-15.
the first cross-court return I've seen in a long time.
40-30.
Martina getting into the net, leaning over towards that down the line return. But Jana mixed it up. Ooh. Oh! Whoa, Martina's pumped.
Navratilova holds. The drama builds. Novotna serves for the finals in a moment.
Game, Miss Navratilova.
There I was, buried in forms. There she was from Xerox calling them documents.
For it right now. It was 20 years ago, 1973, that this woman came to Wimbledon for the first time. She hopes that that's how she will leave today with Novotna down, but it is Martina now who has to find a way to break to stay in this match. 73.
She won her first 2 matches that year, then lost to a Californian, Petty Hogan.
Billie Jean King, now Martina's advisor and coach, went on to win the championship, defeating a young woman named Chris Evert, 6-love, 7-5 in the finals.
And Jana, she's lost only 4 points on her serve this whole set. So she's been winning it convincingly up until now. A little different situation, though, a little more pressure on this game.
Well, her coach has done a good job. Just a beautiful display of volleying throughout the match.
Really ran around that ball well and took it on the forehand. Martina has to make her hit these returns, though. Yes.
Beauty.
Martina sensing out of the corner of her eye and looking and seeing that Jana was moving into the net so well. Why not try a lob over her head?
And her balance was all shifted forward.
That's service.
Ooh, came up with a big return.
30-all.
Topspin, backhand return, good accuracy. Oh.
Jana Novotna, 1 hour and 21 minutes into this match,
40.
now takes her biggest step. One swing from a date in the finals, breakfast at Wimbledon on Saturday. Champion is defeated. Wimbledon's most successful champion, Martina Navratilova, outplayed by Jana Novotna, 12 years her junior. A 10th title for Martina not to be. And will a new Czech star shine at Wimbledon in 1993? Novotna in the finals. 6-4, 6-4.
Miss Novotna wins 2 sets to love. 6-4, 6-4.
It was a remarkable display by Novotna, solid throughout the entire match. Her expression. How do you feel when you've consummated the biggest win in your tennis life? And your coach, Jana Novotna,
a big reason why she won that match. Her coaching must have been spectacular. She's played Martina so many times. She knows her game. Big help.
So one final position is set. Jana Novotna, a surprise, the number 8 seed. And for Martina, let's hope that's not the last time we see her with the curtsy at center court. Well, that gesture seemed to indicate she'll be back.
Yeah.
Well, up next, Steffi Graf, Conchita Martinez, and we'll be joining Hannah Storm with Tim Gullicks and John McEnroe as well. I'll look ahead at the men's semifinals tomorrow. So stay with us. Second women's semifinal, and we'll check on Pete Sampras's condition as well as he goes into the semis tomorrow. That's all.
We don't know the extent of the damage yet.
A single life can touch so many.
Scared.